I enjoy what I do with it. I enjoy who I'm with, and if you got to go to work, you might as well work with your family. My name is Mark Berger. I'm a fourth-generation row crop farmer from New Hamburg, Missouri, and this is why I farm for life. My dad and my uncle started Berger Sons Farms after their dad retired from farming back in the late 80s, early 90s. And then when my uncle retired, my dad took my brother and cousin on as partners. And then whenever I got out of college, I came into it, and now my nephew, he came straight out of high school. Now he's part of it. We go to Dad when we have an issue with anything. He's always kind of the rock that holds everything together. My brother Heath just kind of, he lives for this, he loves it. Like we all do, we all really love it. But he kind of runs our day-to-day operations. My cousin Blake, you know, he takes care of all the soybeans, he takes care of our spray programs. Him and Heath were actually farming kind of independently but together before my dad took them on as partners. You know, my brother's 18 years older than I am, so he's been in this since he was 18 years old. He came right out of high school. So he's got, you know, 20 years experience. My dad's got 40 years experience. Blake's got 20 years experience. So just years of doing the same thing over and over, trying new things, never getting stuck in this has always worked, so we'll keep doing it this way. Between the 40 years experience and my dad, my brother and cousin having so much, and then just having, you know, younger people seeing new things, it keeps everything moving forward pretty well. Well, on the ground that we grow rice on is like a really tough clay. So especially this year, since we didn't get any in because we never had a chance to get on it. I mean, we got 2 machines that are on tracks that couldn't even get across it. It was so wet. So that kind of ground, if you're gonna try to grow corn, you can't really push your yield on it. And you can't just go soybean, 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 because we ran into, you know, resistant weed problems, stuff like this. This just gives us a chance to diversify and, you know, kind of put another crop out there, get another chemical program out there, rotate. I mean, that's just what we have to do for that kind of ground, and to be honest, it's our best money maker we got right now. Well, first off, Missouri in general is just really diverse. So like I have friends over on the west side of the state that are doing, you know, 2,500 head of cattle, they're doing hogs, they're doing all this other kind of stuff, and really row crop is just what they do to feed their animals. But then whenever you get over here in the Boot Hill part, we're almost strictly row crops. I mean, we're one of the top 5 most fertile regions probably in the world, definitely one of the top ones in the United States, and we don't drive any sort of national market attention. The Boot Hill in general, just being this fertile of an area, it's kind of surprising to not get that attention, but at the same time I like that because it's like a little secret that we have down here. Well, at 28 years old, Farm for Life, to me, makes me think of the next 40 years that I'm gonna have farming. And like we touched on earlier, that means taking care of what I got now to get me through now, to get me through the future and be able to pass it on. So Farming for Life is doing everything I can to make sure we do well now and do well for the future.